I see a bunch of sponges right now that are absorbing stuff, and there's very limited football you've been able to do up to this time. So it's going to be what they're going to be able to get done on the football field. But right now, we're real pleased with their development and how they're meeting our expectations and competing on the football field in the winter workouts. They're hungry to be the starting quarterback, which is what we're looking for. Well, first and foremost, we hope we don't hyperventilate them out there with only two of them going. We're going to try to get through practice with them. We really got to manage them, being as though there's only going to be two of them out there, so we got to manage them and do a real nice job with their arms. We'll watch them compete. Ultimately, it gets down to the competitive spirit of the position and who can lead the team into the end zone. So that's what we're looking for. Well, it's not a favorable issue. It's not at all. Nick understands that. You got to make up for that somehow. So I'm certain Nick, being the competitive person he is, will find a way to keep up with everybody in film study and meeting with Coach Reeves, and he'll do his due diligence to stay on top of it without any question. But without any question, it's something he's fallen a little bit behind, but he'll catch up. I don't worry about that. We're trying not to be too specific. We're trying to go out there. We're in the beginning stages of developing our program. So we're trying to find young men that are going to compete and play at the level and the intensity that we're looking for. Who has that fire in your belly, ultimately? There's no preconceived judgments on who's going to play, whether you're a returner or not, and I'm sure Coach Kiffin made that very clear. We're not into the senior freshman thing. We're going to play the best football players and try to find a way to win a football game. So we're looking for athletes that we can use in our offensive line to meet our expectations and be able to be successful within the schemes we do. And we're optimistic right now with the bodies we're putting out there. They're going to be able to perform at the level we need them to be successful. No. I'm an offensive coach. You never have enough depth in your offensive line, quite honestly. You're always looking for that, but that's the reality of it. You got to continue to develop your depth through your recruiting classes. We'd ideally love to have about 3 solid deep everywhere we're at. We're not there right now, but we feel comfortable we'll get there. So I think everybody, you look across the country, everybody wants more depth in their line of scrimmage. But as soon as you're comfortable there, you want more depth at your wide receiver. So that's what we do as coaches. We complain about our depth. So without that, what would we have to talk about? I'd love to have that, a big, powerful guy and a super fast guy to score from anywhere. That'd be great. Ideally, that'd be a perfect world without any question. You get hitting the defense with a different set of tempo from the tailback position. I think that's important to do without any question. It's better than that than to have 2 big ones or 2 little ones. Sure, you like to change the tempo and the rhythm of which you approach the defense.